Good morning. So we have had busy morning. We had a stretch session at 8 a.m. and then we had a core session at 9 a.m. And this was on Zoom and all about technique. So it was me kind of showing, then us going through it together, making sure that we're doing it in ways that doesn't hurt our neck. A lot of time you just see workouts online and we're just kind of trying to follow along, but it's like, I can't do that, I can't do that, I can't do this. So really nailing down on that technique. And what I wanted to talk about though today, apart from my ever-growing hair, is kind of truth versus reality. And I wasn't really going to share this, but thought I would, because I see a lot on Instagram, a lot of filters, stuff like that. They probably wouldn't jump on with hair like this. But anyway, the reason being is that you just see someone who's almost portrayed like a celebrity selling like a supplement or something like that, usually behind everything they're just being told to push a supplement. And it's quite frustrating when I then are then working with someone and they say I've tried this before, tried this before, and you just kind of think like, wow, like someone is literally just selling a product and then going, see you later, bye-bye. And this whole like fitness, motivation, actually doing the exercise, like there's tons of videos out there, right? Tons of workouts. Hey Liz, tons of workouts, tons of things like that. But actually changing, actually having the motivation to actually do it, find a plan is completely different. Like all the information we ever need anywhere to learn how to play a guitar, to ride a bike, to do everything is online, right? You could learn to do anything online. And I guess what I'm saying here is that it's really frustrating to see that people are then just sharing this information and then just kind of putting people, almost misleading people. Now, enough of like the fake talk, and you might think, well, why are you bothered about that? But actually, having two daughters, it can be quite, and having had an eating disorder myself, it can be quite worrying times when you think, yeah, man, what messages are they going to be seeing constantly? Because social media is only getting bigger, and social media is great. I actually read a blog earlier and how amazing it was. I did a video on comfort eating like a year or so ago, and someone commented on it on Thursday, just saying, oh, hi Matt, I searched comfort eating and this came up, and I thought I'll give it 5 minutes and this is great, and it was really nice. And I thought, I could redo that video and do it much better today. So I did. But anyway, that was earlier. So social media does have its benefits, but at the same time, I'm just thinking, wow, they're going to be seeing these messages over and over again. It's quite like, yeah, something has to kind of be done with that. Now, enough of that kind of fake talk, if you like, about supplements and all them fat burners, detox, etc. But more about, I guess, this time now, in that when you speaking of truth versus reality, if you like, weight loss is hard, fat loss is hard, staying motivated really hard, if I'm honest. And actually, when I look at this lockdown, hey Rachel, when I look at this lockdown, initially at the start I thought, you know what, I'm probably going to have quite a lot more time now. I might rest a bit more, I might recover a bit more, I'm going to learn something new, I'm going to get back into my yoga every day. That's happened twice, and that was only because, 3 times, and that's only because Bindu's been doing yoga on our program for us. So every Tuesday morning she does yoga for us. That hasn't happened. I thought we would have way more family time, but the reality is we've still had lots of family time, which has been great. The reality is I've probably worked harder in these 3-4 weeks, hey Jane, than I've ever worked, ever, in fact. I just can't stop looking at my hair, it's ridiculous. I might get Jen, the wife, to give it a trim. But I've worked harder than ever before. And I'll be honest, it's kind of, it was kind of a bit like, wow, at one stage I was like, yeah, I might get more time. And the second minute I'm like thinking, wow, what if like this doesn't work online? What if people just go, you know what, I'm not working out online? Luckily, it's actually been a lot smoother than I thought it would be. And actually some people were able to go, I can do something every day now. I'll just fit it into my day. To the extent where we will actually keep these online sessions going, even as we transition back. I'm already looking into it at the moment, which is quite exciting. Lots of crazy stuff that is relevant and is needed, such as tape, markers, hygiene, of course, even temperature checkers. So I'm looking at what other kind of governments have looked at and what's likely to be recommended here when things actually get back to normal, smaller group sessions, which doesn't really affect us anyway because it's quite small anyway. But anyway, all these things I said I would do, but the reality is I've probably just worked way harder than I thought. And I've eaten healthy foods, but I've also snacked way more than normal. I know this is a weird thing to say, I should be giving advice, but I would say I've snacked way more than normal compared to, what I would normally do. And hey, Belinda, what I would say though, is that if you're feeling a bit the same in that boat, and I know it sounds weird, like, I should be saying you shouldn't be snacking, but actually, you don't have to be perfect all the time. And I actually had a chat with one of the ladies earlier, Sue, and she was saying, this is like the first thing that's kind of worked for me. And her definition of worked is what I'm going to get on here. It's not just about like weight loss. She has lost some, but which she means by worked is actually being able to do something where she knows she doesn't have to be perfect. And it's okay not to be perfect. Like, go all in all the time. If she has a bad moment, she's no longer dwelling on it. If she's off plan, what if your off plan becomes on the plan? What if you just go, that happened, but actually, what things have I done? Because we always focus on that one thing, right? Like, you can get one message, and this happens to me too. I can get one message on a post or a comment on a blog or a video that says, oh, well, I hate this post like this. This, you just da-da-da-da. And you think, oh, what? And then I get like 5 when thinking, oh, that's really helpful. Thank you. Hey, Di. And then you can focus on that one thing. And it's the same with our habits, with our fitness. We can eat really healthy for like all day. And then we have one chocolate and we go, oh, I've just blown it. And we just focus on that one thing, which is crazy because then that impacts what we do next, right? So, little take home from this. And you might think, what the hell are you on about? You're just talking about snacking and etc. But one take home from this is just to consider the things that you do have right now and just see how that changes the way you feel. So, grateful for health, roof over my head, ability to actually work out and have the ability to work out. Like, you only realize that when you get an injury, or maybe you speak to someone else who's like, yeah, I can't do that exercise. I can't do that exercise. And then to look back at how far you've actually come. And this is a chat I had earlier as well with someone who was struggling a little bit. And then when we actually look how far you've actually come, it's like, wow, their journey in the last 6 months has been insane, not just with weight loss as well, but in their strength, their fitness, relationship with food, how they handle like social events, not that there's many at the moment, but a Zoom social event maybe. Like, when we look at their wins, it's like you look back and think, yeah, you know what, I am doing okay. And where do these expectations come from? Because quite a lot of people right now will probably be comparing their best day to what they're doing now, right? So yeah, no one's ever prepared you for a lockdown. No one really has what you're supposed to do. There's no kind of blueprint for it. There might be now, like, God forbid it ever happens again, but at least now you'll probably be more comfortable with it. But yeah, just wanted to share that. So take home from this is know that it's okay not to be perfect. 2, practice some gratitude. Write down 3 to 5 things that you're grateful for today. Number 3, look back at how far you've come. In many areas, it doesn't have to be fitness, doesn't have to be workouts, etc. And just see how that makes you feel. Look, even if that's one practice today and that changes the way you feel, changes the way you respond to the stress that comes at you today, because you can't control what stress rains on you, but you can control your response to it. So, I hope that helps. That was a ramble. Wasn't even going to come on live, but in all honesty, I was meant to be uploading a replay from this morning's core workout, and I've got one of them updates on the laptop. So I thought, you know what? I'll do a video and share my thoughts today. So I hope that helps. And I could go on for the whole time of this installing Macintosh HD next upgrade, but it seems to be taking a while. So I'll leave you with that. Any questions, let me know. Hope you found that helpful, even if you took one thing from it. Just thought I'd share what's in my head at the moment, not in my hair. It could be a fro. I won't need my wig soon. If you're referring, my wig is this, by the way. This was for our workout the other day. What do you reckon? If I keep growing it, will it end up like this? Just lockdown hair. By the end of it. I might FaceTime someone who I haven't spoken to for a while. Just go, Hey, how's it going? Yeah, lockdown's going well. So, thanks, Rachel. Thanks, Jane. Thanks, Liz. So, have a great day. Any questions, do let me know. And enjoy the ish weather. Not bad. Be grateful for that. It's not raining yet. And if it is, jump in some puddles. It's good fun. Speak soon and take care. Yes, I will do that, Liz. She has offered actually to give it a Corona cut. True story though. Last time Jen cut my hair was years ago, and for this reason is that she cut the hair, and I remember I was playing football the next day, and she had to colour in with like pen or something, pencil, colour in a part of my side because she had gone to literally gone all the way on it. So she had to colour inside. I thought it was okay, but someone noticed straight away. Then I was pointing the finger straight away. So anyway, I hope that helps. Not the hairdressing tip, but the whole video. So yeah, she will be trying again. So if I come back in tomorrow and I've actually got a wig on, you know why. Yeah, I will try it though. I'll see. Well, let's see how it goes. It will only be with scissors, so it might be more safer. It was because it was razor. So I think I just need here, and then a little bit off. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. Right, have a great day. I'm off. Take care.